trouble, but not the Aces. We take a look at the starting lineups. Danielle Robinson coming off 10 assists in Game 2. A 2-0 series lead in these best-of-5 finals for Seattle. In Game 3 is under
all series long, making things difficult for Asia.
Robinson turns the corner, didn't have the angle. Another offensive rebound for Sword. He has been very engaged and active from his home with the group, watching and cheering on, plus reviewing film as he watches, as Asia Wilson.
And you see Seattle trapping Angel McCoughtry, moving the ball.
Career high 28 points in Game 1. McCoughtry catch, fire, and
much to their team when they can get production from the perimeter and not just the paint.
Lloyd dips inside, up under and in for Seattle's first.
Off the dribble.
Here's Wilson raising up and connecting.
Asia Wilson, when she has one-on-one coverage, is so difficult to defend. Howard right there, but it's not going.
An 11-2 Vegas lead, less than 3 minutes into Game 3. Clark squeezes it into Stewart, who lays it. Wilson matched up on Clark, raises up and gets the roll. What a strong start for the MVP, Asia Wilson. 8 points already in this game.
Yeah, Seattle switched there defensively, and Asia Wilson had the height advantage on Clark.
You're up to this quick start.
Yeah, Holly, of course, talking about the work of Asia Wilson thus far in this game. Off to a 3 of 3 start from the floor. Stewart, jab step, and Wilson again back to work. Wilson, that's what Holly was talking about.
The weak side throughout this series, but that time they missed Russell wide open inside.
Bird dumps it into Russell, and Russell will finish.
Patience and poise when she catches the basketball.
Wilson again, not that time, but how about Sword? Gets it to Bird. Clark tried to get it out of her hands before she had it. Russell has the switch on Robinson. Beige opts out. Park Ji-soo opts out. Swords opts in. And has played an enormous role for this Vegas team. As Stewart hits the Young kept that pivot foot down. Here is Young. Denied by Bird, who saves. Bird was out of bounds as she did so. Let's see. Ooh. Did Sue touch it again after? Let's see. Oh, I think she just threw it out herself. Yeah. They're in Game 2, 16 of them, which of course gives Seattle those opportunities to run. Stewart, that is a deep catch, and that's going to be a bucket every time.
Yeah, with the way Vegas is switching on-ball screens with Breanna Stewart, you're going to have those looks inside with Stewart on a little.
Stewart is 4 of 4 from the floor. She has 8. Wilson flips it in. Austin pedaled it out of bounds.
Here you get a small player who has to switch out on Breanna Stewart, and she can just turn over easily, shoot over Sugar Rogers. This isn't nearly as easy for Asia Wilson going against 2 long.
Epiphany Prince can't hit the 3. Clark the offensive rebound. How about Stewart? She got it. Of these all-stars. Ezzy Magbagor in for Seattle. Seattle has shaved the deficit to 2. And now this game is under wraps through the early stages of this frame. 4-second difference, game and shot clock. Canada hits again.
For Vegas throughout the course of the finals.
Canada, little hesitation, and scoops it. Seattle was on an extended 17-2 run before those free throws from Young, and now McBride on the attack. Can't cup it in. Russell trying to save it, and did, right to McBride for Vegas. One-on-one, McBride, no, good transition D there from Bird. Lloyd running the break, 3-on-2. Russell lays it in on a Bird running. After Angels miss, here's Lloyd on the jump.
In particular, without Breanna Stewart in the game.
McCoughtry back at it. Her jumper is good. Angel McCoughtry. Bird, no look to a running Howard for 2.
Go Storm!
That is an adorable message that Seattle coach Dan Hughes sent to the team on the eve of the
Game 2 with Dan Hughes.
Robinson Taking her time and flipping it. Robinson, she can't hit. Rebound Howard. Let's check in with Holly.
Well, guys, on that last Danielle Robinson bucket that was good, you said something important, is that she's offense. They've got to take better care of the basketball. It is 6 turnovers already in this first half, and those were the best Bill Laimbeer's side effects I could mimic, but that's exactly what he said.
Very nicely done, Holly. When Stewart went to the bench with 3 fouls, they have actually extended the lead since Stewart went out, as Lindsey Allen just chucked that out. Coming from Russell, 5 to shoot. Nice find. Bird to Russell, and then Wilson.
This side of the rim count?
I'm not sure. Either way, Lloyd's going to make that one count. A 7-0 Seattle run. Allen has been... Seattle lead, largest of the game. It's 9. Lloyd, good fake. Her jumper is smooth. You said Jewel Lloyd would have 3, 4, and 5. Have played just 8 total minutes through the first 2 games of these finals. Came in here in the second quarter as 9-point lead to start the third for the Storm. Stewart can't curl it in. Lloyd on the follow. No, but Howard and Stewart in that first half because of foul trouble. Stewart with 3 fouls. Howard with 2. Bird poked it. Vegas gets it back. And Wilson to go in the first.
But the first 2 possessions for Vegas, they were putting the ball in Angel McClaughtry's hands. They do need her to get going on the offensive end.
Ideally, yes. Stewart hits the 3. Brianna Stewart connects from downtown, and the lead is 17. Howard the poke away, Lloyd the steal, Vegas getting sloppy, Seattle taking advantage. It's a 19-point lead, and Robinson the weak side rebound. Vegas has shown the ability to make a push. Can they hear? It starts with an easy guy to predict what makes him smile anyway, but I'm just sure that won't.
Nice, Brady.
In the corner, Lloyd connects.
Time Sue Bird is going to find her open teammate, the look away. I mean, it's so effective. Defense follows ball handling.
Optometry optional for Sue Bird as Stewart gets it.
Brianna Stewart was 16 points, and we've talked about it before, Rye. The wingspan, 7'1". If she can get her shoulders past the defender, even with the open floor, how much better she has gotten with her ball handling.
Young leans in and gets the roll. Stop for Vegas. Can they put together some scores? Deep catch, Wilson. And if you give Asia Wilson the ball there.
Virtually unstoppable, even with multiple defenders. When she gets this kind of deep post position,
that when we have an Olympics, there's a great chance that those 2 players can be playing alongside of each other for USA basketball. How beautiful will that be if you're a member of the U.S. national team?
Every single possession, she runs hard to the rim, and that time, Jewel Lloyd delivers the dime. It's usually Sue Bird making the pass, but look at the strength and the speed on that pass, and Stu.
And those are the only 6 finals games she has played in her career. Canada.
She hit me right here in my gut. Here you go. Come on.
Epiphany Prince hits the jump. 15 boards in game 1. Here's Stewart. Free lane to the cup. Robinson alone hits the jumper. Nice. Canada kicks it out. Clark, you bet, on a 3. The lead has grown to 27, and Danielle Robinson elects not to take a heave before the quarter expired. Vegas outscored by Seattle in that third, 32-14. Franchises tonight. The Lynx, of course, the most recent dynasty we saw as Clark squeezes it in. Canada pizza pies at home. Fixture off the bench for Las Vegas as They set a WNBA record averaging 35 points per game off the bench, and Young was at the heart of that attack.
Yeah, she's done a nice job here in the fourth quarter so far, going to her strength, which is the mid-range pull-up jumper. That's one of many.
She's 3 of 4 from downtown. Swords lays it in. Are you making sure to still get Sue Bird some floor time in this fourth?
I think you're having that nice take by Tuck. You're having that conversation with
player, and they could win more championships. Sue said, you know, it's kind of like a big sister relationship. I want the best for her, and whether I'm her teammate or not in the future, I'm always going to be pushing her and helping her so she can succeed.
Lloyd cutting through, curling it up and in. Jewel 3-point hammer being dropped by the Seattle Storm. Finals as well as the final 2 games of the semifinals. Still an outstanding season, a great run, and a lot to look forward to for this Vegas team in 2020.
Was as good as we've seen her be in a lot of years. You see Asia loaded next year.
2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes remaining, Canada hops in extraordinary level.
Well, Coach Kloppenberg had to miss his daughter Carlotta's wedding, and it was very difficult for him. He's missed a game.
3. That jumper is good from the smiles. You can see them through the masks. Utter and complete